Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Augustus, and I'm back again with another episode of Tsukihime. When we last left off, we spent more time with Ciel, and we had a very special dream about her, where we were interrupted waking up by Hisui. But no, I guess you guys technically didn't see the dream, and hell, I barely saw it either. To be fair, but anyway, God, there's really not much else that happened. It has been an uneventful few couple of episodes in regards to Ciel, but that's not always a bad thing. That is not always a bad thing. But anyway, let's get back into it, shall we? And I think this time, or with this option, we're going to choose this one. We attack her from behind. I probably have to adjust my monitor here and there, but meh, I don't know. It's dark in here. I have my light off. Senpai is glancing all around the hallway. I don't know if she's looking for something or someone, but she looks really suspicious. Heh, heh, heh. I get this sudden, irresistible urge. Senpai is always taking everything at her own pace. I think I can respond sometimes to balance things out. Senpai is seriously searching for something. I sneak up behind her. Luckily, Senpai doesn't sense me at all. Here goes. Boo! I grab her from behind, but before I know it, I'm lying on the ground. Oh, Tono-kun? Senpai sounds worried. Yeah, it's me, Senpai. Geez, don't surprise me like that. I reflexively got away, but are you alright? I'm fine. I just tripped. I stand up. I guess the strange looks from all the other students in the hallway are to be expected. Oh, man, I think I hit my hip. Guess I shouldn't pull pranks like that. Regret. Exactly. I think I overdid it, but since it was your fault, I will not apologize. I know. Sorry, Senpai, I interrupted your search. Well, this mischievous boy will now go back to his classroom. Rubbing my butt, I start to head to class. Oh, wait, Tono-kun. Can you stand there as punishment? Stand here as punishment? As usual, she says something strange. She's a very strange person. Sure. What is it? Just don't move, please. Like yesterday, she starts sniffing me again. Senpai? Having her stare right at me like this makes me remember my dream. Tono-kun? What's wrong? Your face is turning red. It's nothing. Just, I had a bad dream. I don't feel very well. I think I'm honest as I don't say I don't feel bad at all. Tono-kun? She looks at me with a very serious expression. Senpai? I'm perplexed. I feel as if Senpai is reading my mind, and I remember more and more of last night's dream. Tono-kun, you said you had a bad dream. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything, and it's none of your business. Don't worry about it, and I'm asking you what you're doing. It is my business. Tono-kun, you didn't sleep well last night, did you? Well, she is right, but... Senpai, how do you know about that? Because your face is all red. I don't know if you're sick, but you don't look well, Tono-kun. Oh, I see. I was surprised for a moment there. She guessed right about last night, so I thought, About this dream, Tono-kun. Please tell me what kind of dream it was. Senpai asks again, as she hasn't given up. Fine. It's not a big deal, really. Just, you were in it a little. I answer reluctantly. All of a sudden, I was in it? Senpai gets mad. Senpai? Senpai quickly takes a step away and stares at me. Senpai looks like she wants to say something more, but she just gives a quick bow and runs away. I tilt my head in confusion. Then the homeroom bell echoes through the hallway. At lunch break, that guy who didn't even show up for a single class arrives. Yo, Tono. Food, let's get some food. He's happy about something, being even more energetic than usual. Of course, food. But you seem to be in a great mood. Did something happen, Naruhiko? Yep. I just asked Senpai if she wanted to eat lunch together, and she refused. That's odd. Senpai must be referring to Ciel Senpai, but this guy seems to get happy when his offer is refused. Hey, Naruhiko, you have that sort of taste? No, I'm not finished. So I asked Senpai why not, and she said, if Tono-kun is there, then I don't want to come. Isn't that great, Tono? That's odd. Why have I been friends with this guy since middle school? Oh man, she really hates you, Tono. A rival's loss is my gain, so I'll treat you to lunch today. Naruhiko happily slaps my back. Well, I'm happy you're treating me, but Senpai was angry at me? Well, she asked, will Tono-kun be with us? And I nodded, and her face turned all red. As soon as she heard your name, her face probably burned with anger. Probably? Isn't that a little different, Naruhiko? Maybe. Maybe not. Naruhiko's story can't be trusted. Certainly, Senpai did seem angry this morning, but I don't know why she would be. No way, she couldn't have realized realized what kind of dream I had. Right? Right, guys? They don't know what kind of dream you have, right? Nobody does. Right? If she could figure that out from one conversation, she'd make a great detective. I'd watch Ciel, the detective show. Hey, stop whining and let's go, Tono. There's only seats enough for half the people using that cafeteria. Reminds me of my high school. No, half the seats for the people using the cafeteria, and then, not enough fucking seats for everyone else. And then you couldn't actually, that's strange, hold on. A tick. Oh, yeah. Duh. Okay. But you couldn't actually do the cafeteria when we were at my high school. Okay, so I've got some interesting information that I've just confirmed because I was an idiot that scrolled the wrong way. We are now 100% officially in the Ciel's route. That's good news. That's not good news. That's great news. Because from here on, it's not just going to be a repeat of Ark's route, although there will still be some overlap in theme because they share, or not theming, but pacing, because they share similar stories, similar story beats at the very least. Water's tasty. But we are going to be getting more CL specific scenes outside of the ones we already have. So, since we are, of course, we're going to go see CL. I'll pass. I'm going to go buy some bread and eat by myself, and we need to drown our sorrow. Really? Then I'll go ahead. And I'm going to drown our sorrow by ourselves. Haruhiko goes off to the cafeteria. Well then. I also get out of my chair and head over to the tea club room where Senpai may be. Yeah, this was our first choice. I think hitting that choice, it might have been the start of that previous scene. I'm not sure where the actual scene split is. But yeah, we are. That choice is the sign that we are fully on the CL route. I stand before the tea ceremony room. Of course, I bought some food for myself before I came. Knock, knock. I tap on the door. I hear some scuffling inside and sense a person on the other side. Yes, who is it? I can hear Senpai's voice through the door. It's me. Senpai, would you like to eat lunch with me? There's no answer. Senpai, I said lunch. I'm not eating with you, Tono-kun. The voice doesn't sound happy at all. I'm not sure what to do. I have some curry bread. I pull out my secret weapon. Tono-kun, do you think I can be bought with just food? Yes. Yes, I do. Senpai shouts from the other side. Maybe this less than 100 yen bread didn't work. Jeez. I think trying to barge in would make her more angry, so I guess I should just go back till you pull out your other secret weapon, curry udon. And then... well, I guess I'll have some though. See, she can be bought with food. Well, that's not true. She can be bought with curry, not food. There's a difference. She opens the door and stands in front of me. Senpai? Come to think of it, I shouldn't be taking this out on you, Tono-kun. Turning away a guest that came here would be a little rude. With a red face, she mumbles something like an excuse. Senpai, does that mean we can eat lunch together? I don't mind if you take it that way. If you like this room that much, then please come in. Senpai goes into the tea ceremony club room. Following behind her, I walk inside. I start to eat with Senpai. Even though I got the impression that she was in a bad mood from Haruhiko and her reaction back then, it certainly doesn't seem that way. Senpai, I heard from Haruhiko, but you're angry at me? How come? No, I'm not angry at you. It's more an indirect thing. Maybe it's your insensitivity? Wait a second, Senpai. I mean, that's kind of a funny comment because, yeah, kind of. You're normally a hard person to understand, but today you're even more so. If you're angry at my insensitivity, that's fine, but what do you mean by maybe? Senpai, you don't understand how you feel? She sighs. I'm a little unsure. I'm not usually concerned with myself. Senpai almost sounds apologetic. Probably, I don't like myself. Same. Senpai? Senpai sits in silence without looking at me. After a short moment of silence, she suddenly glares at me. More importantly, Tono-kun. Yes? Straightening up, I looked back into her eyes. Since I knew she was about to begin a very serious conversation. What is it, Senpai? Can I have that curry bread? What's with that all of a sudden? Didn't you just say you won't be bought out by food? That's a different matter. Tono-kun, are you trying to take back what you said earlier? Senpai is really angry. It was just a joke for me, but I guess she took it very seriously. Yes, yes, I understand. Please accept this, Your Highness. I hand over the curry bread. Giving that up, I only have some sausage bread left. Probably what I'm going to have for breakfast in the morning. Yay! Senpai happily takes it from my hand. Is she a kid or something? Actually, I don't know if I'm going to have sausage bread. I don't know what sausage bread in Japan is versus what I have in mind. Oh, whatever. And I will give you some of this hamburger. Here you go, Senpai says as she gives half of it from her lunch. Interesting. I think the difference in the barter exchange rates was a little high. Yeah, I know, but isn't it worth it to see Senpai happy? I mean, this is her route after all. After we finish our meals, we pass the time while sipping tea. A perfectly tranquil passing of time. It seems like she's not conscious of my presence, and I'm not especially conscious of her presence either. Just a calmness. Like two friends of the same gender, we pass the remaining break time like this. Hey, Tono-kun. Yes? What is it, Senpai? I've been thinking about this for a while, but aren't your glasses used to correct your vision, right? Wow, you're amazing, Senpai. Bullseye. They're just for show. I knew it, Senpai nods. Hey, Tono-kun, could I ask a favor? Senpai looks expectantly at my eyes. Not so much my eyes, but my glasses. Just once, could you take off those glasses? That's a big ask for Shiki, innit? That would be troubling. Taking these glasses off means I would see those lines, and more importantly, I don't want to see the death of the person close to me. I can't do that. Unfortunately, I've never taken these off in front of others. It's kind of like a vow, so I'll reject your request. Ooh, lie straight out. I answer calmly. Senpai slumps disappointedly. Actually, I think does she know that that's a lie? I'm not 100% sure about that, actually. Not at this point, anyway. If you say so, then I guess it's not possible. Yes, because these past 8 years, I never took them off in front of other people. But that's right. That ended. With these eyes, I saw the death of many, many things. Hono-kun? That was a bit of a pause. It was also kind of a weird still. Yeah, what is it, Senpai? What do you mean, what is it? Suddenly spacing out like that? Lunch break is almost over, you know. Oh, that's true. I thought we had about 10 more minutes. Yes, we did have 10 more minutes, but you just spaced out for that long. Senpai gathers up the cups. Was it really 10 minutes? While I'm still tilting my head in curiosity, I help Senpai tidy up the tea ceremony room and then leave. Classes end again with plenty time to spare. Well, let's see, just to double check something very quickly. Okay, this does not lead to a bad thing. Shouldn't. Where's my fucking water? Shouldn't lead to a bad thing. God, I hate when I put things in other places thinking I'll be better to remember it there, and then I always just instinctively reach to the place where I always have it instead of the place where I think, oh, this is closer and easier to get to. Like, you know, having my water on the floor, which is where I just put it, instead of having it on the on a table that's kind of out of reach next to a wine bottle that is, well, it's full, but it's making clinky noises because there's an empty wine glass sitting next to it. But that's for later. Anyway, let's see. I want to go to the tea ceremony room. That gives us a flag. Yes, it does. I will pop my wrist as I do so. I hurry to the tea ceremony room. Senpai has her hand on the door as I arrive. Senpai. Tono-kun. Are you going home now? No, I thought I'd talk with you a little bit. You're going to have some tea, right? I was thinking of joining you. No, I'm going home now. I have something to do, and this month's club funding is getting a little low. Wonder what she's spending. Oh, like, I kind of get the feeling I know what she's spending it on. Curry-senpai. I see. All those tea sacks were bought with club money. But come to think of it, a club that can buy snacks with its own funds has to be wonderful. So I can't keep you company, Tono-kun. Do you have any plans after this? Me? No, not anymore. No, Tono doesn't have any friends. I mean, we've met Arihiko, and she shouldn't be our friend. Well then, care to walk me to the front gate? Yeah, it would be my pleasure. Senpai grins and nods and walks by my side. We decide to walk together for 5 minutes to the school gate. Without any serious talk between us, we arrive at the school gate. Well then, see you tomorrow, Senpai. Raising one hand, I start off down the road in the opposite direction from her. Oh, please wait. I have something I wanted to ask you, Tono-kun. What is it? Yes, if we have any more dreams about you, don't tell you. Yesterday, you said there was someone that looked like me. I kind of got curious, so I wanted to hear a bit about it. Her eyes burn with curiosity. But to me, that's not something I really want to recall. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. It was just a mistake I made, so it's okay. I look away from Senpai as I give a vague excuse. Is that so? Senpai quickly ends her questioning. But you saw that person late at night, right? Tono-kun, I was walking around late at night like that. I think walking around late at night like that is pretty dangerous. Those serial killings have been continuing, you know. If you meet that serial killer, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Senpai, you're worried about me walking out late at night? Yes. You're a good person, so you're the type that'll get easily tricked and put into danger. Well, most of that sentence is true, but Shiki is demonstrably not a good person. He's not a bad person. He is not a bad person. I stand by that. But he is not in any way a good person. And that becomes more apparent in this route. Yeah, this route, as well as definitely more apparent in some of the later routes. But again, he is not a bad person. He is just not a good person. Senpai looks like she is seriously worried. Yes, her concern makes me extremely happy. Thanks, Senpai. But it's alright. The one behind those incidents is gone. Eh? Gone? What do you mean? Crap. Nero is a secret between just me and Arcoade. I can't talk to Senpai about it, and besides, it's no use telling her about it. Yeah, that's right. It is dangerous to walk around at night, really. So convincing, Shiki. Anyway, from now on, please stop walking around at night. You're a good student. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure about being a good student, but I won't play around at night anymore like you say. Senpai stares at me. Does she not believe me? It's fine, because I don't believe you either. She doesn't seem convinced. I get it. Then I promise. I stick out my hand. Senpai, I owe you one for that time, so I'll do as you ask. So, it's a promise. You want to shake hands? Yeah. We're a bit too old for pinky promises, so we'll shake hands. After standing there for a little perplexedly, Senpai takes my outstretched hand. I understand. It's a promise, Tono-kun. She shakes my hand up and down. So, what's the over-under on him breaking that promise? Like a day, maybe tonight, who knows? Well then, goodbye. Let's meet again at school tomorrow. Wrapped up in the sunset, Senpai disappears. After watching her go, I decide to head home too. And I think this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end off this episode. So, next time, will we break our promise with Ciel? And, well, we're on Ciel's route proper, so what's going to happen next? I can't just say, well, we know what's going to happen next. We're going to go through this scene and skip these scenes, and we're going to play this instead of that, and yada, 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 yada. We're on a full route proper. I don't think there are any more repeated scenes from this point on. Isn't that exciting? But anyway, let's see when Shiki breaks that promise. Possibly next time in Tsukihime. I hope to see you all there.